Guys, it is finally here. It is day one of the ABHA finals competing day anyway, and today we have all of our open divisional runs for the first round, which meant we had a very early start. Also because Steely decided to wake up all throughout the night and at 4 o'clock in the morning, so I did have an extremely early start. Montana was 13th out, which after a 4 a.m. start didn't feel all that early in reality. We raced in there to watch her. Run was on Pat. Now Pat is the horse that we've kind of recently acquired, and he has bow raced plenty before, but they're just kind of like getting their groove together. He's kind of a quirky horse. She's done heaps of videos on him if you want to go watch them. But he was running in there and he looked really free, like he wanted to make a run. Until this happened. Unfortunately, I guess that's maybe part of barrel racing, maybe also part of drawing so early on at such a big event. Pat went down. We don't think he's hurt himself too bad, but it's obviously just a pretty disappointing way to start the week of barrel racing, I guess. In saying that, our whole motto here is no sulking. So that is what we did, no sulking. Got back, tried to wrangle this kid. Man, she is something else. Hey, it's not until I've got on up here and tried to barrel race and do all the things with her that I've realized just how wild this kid is. Anyway, Struthy was going to make a run. I'm seeing 3 9 boots everywhere, by the way. This is Mum's good mare Dolly, who is actually owned by one of our really good friends and clients, Beck Lipset. Anyway, they unfortunately come back on top of this drum. This mare was making such a good run. Possibly had to do a little bit with the fact that Mum still has that really sore leg. But anyway, they should be so proud of how hard they work. This mare is an absolute legend and tries her harder every single time. More 3 9s boots. Then it was Montana's turn to go make another run on Banjo. He is in the divisional as well as the futurity. If you want to know more about Banjo, go back to our old videos because we have so much on him. Like we said, he's the 4-year-old. He's barely been anywhere. He just kept acting like he wanted to enter, and Montana really liked him. So I was like, righto then, go ahead and enter him. He was so brave in this pen. As I said, Banjo has been pretty much nowhere, and the fact that he just went out there, still looked for his drums and really wanted to kind of go to work was so exciting. She said she kind of felt like she was riding a bit of a kid's horse, like she really had to kick him, but I mean, that's babies for you. He ran amazing. Then it was finally my turn to go start and get ready. I had Marshall up first. His Steely is absolutely going ham with the water. We went with an all red theme today because the next few days are like blue days. So we had all of our red boots. These are being restocked. It's meant to come in, the restock is meant to come in late this month. I'm not holding my breath, hence why I haven't done a pre-sale on it. But I think they look amazing as is. I'm hoping that they come in for the start of December and I can get them to you guys before Christmas. These are beautiful videos of Marshy, sorry. Anyway, it was Marshy's turn to go in there, and psych, this is not the full run. This is though. I definitely felt like I was riding a pony club horse here. Marshy actually has been to ALEC before, but it was quite a few years ago, and he honestly just was here for the vibes. He was not patterned or anything. So this was his first like competition run in here. He was very looky. He was looking at everything. He was not 100% sure what was going on, but he really did try. I think it was just a really good first run to make. I honestly have not had the best ABHA finals. I think I've been here twice and not really had the nicest time here just with my horses. So it was so good to have a really good run. He was an 18-106, which will be important later on. He made it back to the top 50, which is so exciting. I haven't had a horse back in the top 50 ever, so it is crazy. Look at Dakota in these amazing pink boots. She looks so fancy. She went ahead and made a run. Go over to her TikTok and make sure you watch that run because it was smoking. Montana asked Steely to be patient before she let her play in the water while we were hosing down the horses, which she actually did, which was crazy. Okay, and then it was time to ride Dolly. She was a bit of a dragon out in the warm-up pen. Here I am getting some advice off Montana because, God, I have no idea what I was doing. And then we went and made this run. Now, keep in mind, this mare, firstly, sometimes was not turning the first drum not that long ago, just a couple runs ago. And secondly, is scared of absolutely everything. So I was very impressed with this run. Got to the back at first and she was like, yeah, no worries, I can turn. I've always turned. I don't know why you would overthink that. So I had to do some acrobatics to get around that. She kind of threw me in the air going a second, but that's full Dolly spec and didn't even know we were doing a speed event on the way home. I had to remind her that we can go fast. Watched all the boots. She was an 18.100 and ended up also in the top 50, which is crazy. We got food. I don't know, follow for more of this.